Alrighty. We back. Let's go ahead and get it started. So for this week, for my locks and shocks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with that Jags game for sure. I mean, that's an easy dub right there. So we're going to start out with the Lions and the Jags. Lions are going to take that game. For my locks is the Vikings over the Titans. I mean, that's just pretty self-explanatory. The Vikings are pretty much one of the better teams in the NFC. The Titans are a dumpster fire. And for my surprise, I guess I will go with the one and only Baltimore Ravens over the first place Pittsburgh Steelers and the undefeated Russ. So, yeah, that's my locks and shocks for the week. Catch y'all later.
Everybody had a winning week. Everyone had a winning week except Tolu. Just wanted to throw that out there.
All right,
Go ahead,
let's see.
15-15.
Let me look
You're
at the
back to
schedule.
500. You're back to 500.
Yeah, I'm back to 500, so I got to make it count. All right, for my first, I guess I'll go with the Lions over the Jaguars. I mean, Jaguars stink, bro. There's really not much to say about the Jaguars. Are stink. I just feel like they're gonna end up being one of the teams that are picking top 3 in the NFL draft this season. So give me the Lions over the Jags. For my second lock of the week, give me the Broncos over the Falcons. Honestly, bro, y'all know how I felt about us losing to the Chiefs yesterday. It was just bullshit. It's a game that we should have won. I think it's gonna be a bounce back game from our Broncos. I think our defense is gonna be able to slow down the Falcons' offense, they look very mediocre this week, and they didn't even play a really good defense this week. So I just think they're gonna struggle against our defense this week. So give me the Broncos over the Falcons. And for my upset of the week, give me the Bills. Give me the Bills over the Chiefs, PC. The Chiefs are, bro. They're so close to getting that first L. If it's not gonna be us, I feel like they're not gonna get as lucky against a team like the Bills, who actually have the type of weapons that we don't have on offense. If we had the weapon on offense, we probably would have beat the Chiefs. But I just think that the Bills, they're secretly one of the teams that are not being talked about for whatever reason in the AFC this year, and they're actually really good. I think that that's gonna be the first loss for the Chiefs this season. Give me the Bills over the Chiefs, and I'm going 18-15. I'm going 3-0 this week, PC.
TK took most of my picks. I'm gonna go Lions over the Jags. Lions at home. Jags are probably one of the most, if not the most, disappointing team this year. So go ahead and get Lions that one. I'm also give my second lock is going to be the Vikings over the Titans. Titans did play a pretty good game last week, but I think the Vikings bounced back. Darnold kind of, had his classic stinker, but defense really, showed why they're one of the top in the league. Brian Flores is an evil genius. He's going to have Will Levis in hell. So go ahead and get a Vikes that one. My shot, DK stole this one. Take the Bills over the Chiefs. Bills are really playing for something here. Go ahead and give the Chiefs that first loss and get the tiebreaker if need be for the first seed in the AFC if they win this one. So it's my shot right there.
For my first lock, I'm gonna go with the Dolphins over the Raiders. The Raiders are a mess. Honestly, I don't think they're going to win that many more games the rest of the season. And the Dolphins, I think, are going to go a little run here. They're going to win a couple of games. They're playing pretty bad teams coming up. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins over the Raiders. And then for my second lock, I'm going to go with the Texans over the Cowboys. Is in Dallas. The Cowboys are like 0-4, 0-5 at home this season. They have lost each game. They have been down in each game by like 20 or more. The first team ever to do that in NFL history. And I'm going to see it continuing because I think the Texans are going to win by 3 scores. So it's going to be the same way. And for my shock, I'm going to go same thing with you guys. Bills over the Chiefs. I think this is going to be a close game. I think the Bills are gonna have a game-winning field goal at the end.
So for my first lock of this week, let's go with the Lions over the Jaguars. Poor Jags. I mean, I already said just how terrible they are last week. I feel like broken record, but again, plot armor. The Lions have insane plot armor this year. No chance they lose this game. That's my first lock. My second lock, I'm gonna go with Texans over the Cowboys. Um, Cowboys are, they're just truly uh peak clown show this year. Like, it's funny watching the Cowboys build up to the joke that they are every single postseason. They didn't even wait for the postseason this year. It's just been nonstop clownery in that franchise, in that organization since week 3 of this year. And I appreciate that. It's been fun to watch, to hate watch as an Eagles fan, as a football fan. It's been so hilarious to watch the downfall of that team. From what Micah Parsons keeps on saying every time he loses, writing to his podcast. It's been great. It's been great. Don't matter if it's Cooper Rush back there or Trey Lance. I think Texans getting back Nico Collins potentially next week too. This is a game that the Texans have to win. They have to bounce back with a victory. Because you don't just forget about a loss that they just had. You have to remedy that with a win. And yeah, you talk about a team that needs to win, it's them. So give me the Texans. That's my second lock. And my shock of the week, I guess since we're all going with it, why not? Give me the Bills over the Chiefs. Josh Allen, do us all a favor and just beat Patrick Mahomes. Don't really care if it's in the regular season or not. Just do us a favor and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. You have the team for it. I mean, the Chiefs offense is so lackluster. This game will be in Buffalo, and I expect the Bills to take care of business. I don't know the status of Keon Coleman and Amari Cooper, who were both out this past Sunday, but hopefully they can get both those guys back for this game against the Chiefs. And if they do, yeah, I think it's going to be a runaway for the Bills. If I'm being brutally honest, the defense is going to have to step up to make some plays. It's going to be a close one, but I think the Bills give the Chiefs their first loss of the season. So that's going to be my shock of the week.
All right, for my first log, I'm gonna go with the Eagles over the Commanders. I feel like the Eagles are gonna take this division game personal. I feel like the Eagles defense is going to try to shut down all the Jaden McDaniels hype. I feel like AJ Brown and Devontae Smith are going to tear apart the Commanders secondary. Even though they're going to get Marshawn Lattimore that game, I still don't think that's going to be enough. I think the Eagles are going to get a statement win over the Commanders. My second lock, I'm going to go with the Colts over the Jets. The Jets absolutely stink. I mean, they're just horrible. This is just, I've never seen an Aaron Rodgers-led team be this horrible. And I feel like if it's Joe Flacco, if it's Anthony Richardson, whoever, I feel like that whoever's starting out quarterback for the Colts is going to come into New York and going to absolutely tear apart that Jets defense. Because I'm telling you right now, Sauce Gardner, has anyone seen Sauce Gardner? Because I haven't heard from him ever since at all this year. I mean, where has Sauce Gardner gone, bro? Sauce Gardner it has vanished from the planet Earth because that man, that man has been absolute dog shit this year. So I'm going. My second shock is going to be. My second lock is going to be Colts over the Jags. My shock, obviously, going to be like you guys. I'm going with the Bills over the Chiefs. I feel like the Bills are going to treat this like it's a Super Bowl. I'm not even going to lie to you. I feel like the Buffalo fans are going to be loud. The Buffalo fans are going to be toxic. Every Chiefs fan that walked into that stadium, they're going to toss beers. They're going to spit in their faces. They're going to get in fights. They're going to cause violence in that stadium when Kansas City Chiefs fans, especially you, Taylor Swift, because I know you're going to be there. You make me sick. You show up to every game. I don't care about you, okay? Why don't you go make a fucking album about some dude that you fucking broke up with in the past and leave football alone? I'm I've seen your face, your skinny, petite body. It's disgusting. Your terrible clothing, your terrible everything. I don't want to see you anymore, Taylor Swift. I'm so sick of you. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your nasty albums. I'm sick of your nasty songs. I'm sick of everything. I'm sick of the fact that you have destroyed the beautiful game that I love. I'm sick of it. I know you're going to be there. If anybody, any Bills fan that sees Taylor Swift, I hope you throw a beer or something at her. I'm sick of seeing her. But anyways, I hope the Bills do the America a favor and finally beat this devil magic that the Kansas City Chiefs have. But Josh Allen, I'm relying on you. This is the only time I'm rooting for you this year, this week, Josh Allen. Do us all a favor. Beat the Kansas City Chiefs, because I'm telling you guys right now, if the Kansas City Chiefs somehow go undefeated, bro, you Chiefs fans toxic now. Could you imagine if the Chiefs go undefeated and fucking win another Super Bowl? They're going to be even more toxic. And I'm talking to you, you big-nosed MAGA called John. I'm talking to you, John, you big-nosed MAGA supporter. You make me sick. That's why your ass got kicked out the chat. You sick, disgusting, big-nosed bastard. But anyways, that's my locks and shock for the week.